Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. If you're new to this show, this is where I take picks and predictions from my favorite sports handicappers and I place them on the board against each other and compare them. So if you're a gambler and you're on the fence of who to pick, watch this show. It should be able to tip you over one way or the other. Okay, I'm Ranch. These are the preliminary fights for, and this is Nora. These are the preliminary fights for UFC 253. I did do another video yesterday for the early prelim fights, so go ahead and check those out.
Is her playing?
Not until the show I do tomorrow night. That's Sajara Eubanks. Sarge is gonna be in the show I do tomorrow night because she's on the main card. I don't know how she did that, but yeah. But anyway, tonight I'm going over some of the remaining prelim fights for UFC 253. So without further ado, I'm gonna go this way too. Yeah, let's get right into it. As Fight Night Picks would say, let's get into it. They're not in this show, but they are one of my favorite handicappers. Okay, this is where I'm gonna pretty much, on the first fight is where I kind of give her a brief rundown which handicappers I'm using. Their links, of course, will be in the description. Check all of them out. You can't make it on my show unless you know what you're talking about. I just wasted, I don't know, not that much. So I just wasted 15 minutes trying MMA Guru from, the British Guru. He just did I'm taking off my cap, gray cap, knit beanie, whatever, reveal thing. But he didn't show his hair or lack thereof because he had he took his, finally, he must have watched my show when I said get a new beanie. He took his gray beanie off and he has a brand new one. A black one. I think it's like, I don't know, has some emblem, some symbol. Yeah, one of the handicappers got a new hat and he never takes his hat off. We don't know, because I think either he's got balding, like no hair, or I think maybe he's got a big old red afro because he's got red hair.
Or he got both sides.
Or he's got beautiful flowing red locks of hair.
Got a bald spot.
Or a bald spot, which is probably, I'm a gambler, that's probably where I'd put my bet. If I was to bet on it, I would probably say he's missing a little bit of hair. But it doesn't make him a bad handicapper. I happen to like and enjoy watching his shows. But that was a waste of 10 minutes or whatever, just like, I don't know, hour ago. Watch it live. He's gonna do a live, taking my hat off. Yeah, sneaky guy. He had a hat underneath his hat. He took his hat off, and it was just another hat. Just like those Russian dolls. Open one, there's another doll. Open that doll, there's another little doll. Littler. But anyway.
Open it.
All right, enough of that. Let's get on with the fights. At featherweight, we have Shane Young.
I made a twirly wheel.
Yeah, that looks like a maze. Shane Young has a professional fighting record of 13 wins and 4 losses. This fight is even Steven in the books, like odds. The odds makers have both fighters, Shane Young and Ludovit Klein. Ludovit Klein is 16-2 as a fighter. Like I said, the books have them both at -110. The total number of rounds, they're fighting for 3 rounds. If you think it's going to go the distance or not, it's a -115 either way. All right. Shane Young, he's from the City Kickboxing, which is out of New Zealand. A lot of guys on this card fight out of City Kickboxing, and it makes me think of that South Park. Oh, welcome to Shitty Walk.
I'm gonna go twirly.
Oh, you Mongolians. You stay away from my shitty kickboxing.
I'm gonna go twirly.
But anyway, they're all from City Kickboxing out of New Zealand. because that's where Israel Adesanya is from.
And what the twirly wheel show
What?
on Netflix. The twirly wheels.
Oh, I don't watch Twirly Woos. What's the
show?
Oh, it's a little kid show?
And
Yes.
now on the daddy.
Okay. Anyway, Shane Young.
The big fat daddy.
Taking Shane Young, we've got Brandon K. I'm using him on
My
all.
brother's name.
Yeah, but this is a different Brandon. His last name is with K, and he lives in California.
Oh, that's why it's called cake.
No, California starts with a C actually.
Huh?
But good guess. Brandon K is saying by decision. Also taking Shane Young, we have Greedo from Greedo Plays.
had a big head.
Greedo Plays are taking Shane, the young man from Shitty Kickboxing. Ludovit Klein. Ludovit Klein happens to be the #2 overall mixed martial arts fighter out of Eastern Europe. I learned that from watching Nick Cap MMA Guru. And so I'll just put his name up here. He's taken Ludovit Klein. He didn't say how, but MMA Guru. Nick Cap, British Guru. He's the British one. Not to be confused with MMA Prediction Guru, the American one. But he is also very confident in his pick of Ludovit Klein. So Craig Guru, the American one, is taking Ludovit Klein. He's very confident. I think he might have. He didn't. I was driving when I was listening to him, but I think I want to say he did. He said KO. Either way, he's taking Klein. It's even. Like I said, the odds are even, so you don't really have to say how. But yeah. Anyone else? Oh yeah, eBay's fight predictions is saying by decision. And there you go, 5 cappers. 1, 2, 3 taking Ludovit Klein, and 2 guys taking Shane Young from Shitty Kickboxing. How can I help you? Oh, you Mongolians, you stay on your side of the shitty wall. Welcome to Shitty Walk. Sorry. Okay, anyway, oh boy, and you know Brandon K said once if you take these city kickboxing guys go in there as a legit team. If there's more than, and I think they got like 3 or 4 people. They got him, Israel Adesanya, and I think maybe 2 more. I think this guy Rydell is from City Kickboxing, and there's another. I think there's like 4 or 5. I don't know, 4 guys fighting from City Kickboxing on the card. And what Brandon K was saying, when they're in the back, they're all working each other as a team. You know, that's a big. So if you're gonna go with a City Kickboxing guy, you might as well take any from that you know, that same camp. But I don't know. Take that as you will. I think there is some truth to that, and I think some guys do fight better when they're like part of a team, when you got that support rather than. But you know, then there's other guys that'll go in the corner with their girlfriend, only person in the corner, like Mike Perry did, and they'll go out and knock the guy out. I'm just saying it. You take it for what it's worth. I'd rather go with the fighter rather than the camp, because there's a lot of good fighters from lousy camps. There's a lot of lousy fighters from good camps. But you do have to consider where they work out and train. You do have to take that into consideration as a handicapper. But in this case, I am taking the #2 overall mixed martial artist from Eastern Europe, Ludovit Klein. And I'm taking him by decision. Therefore, it's going to go over the 2.5. Ludovit Klein by decision. Okay. Ooh, standing up. Big knee. That was a Michelle Pereira knee. Pooh! Anyway, moving on. We have Diego, the Nightmare Sanchez. I think he might have changed. Is it still Nightmare? Yeah, I don't know. He's starting to get loopy now. Starting to get a little. But anyway, Diego Nightmare Sanchez, the veteran, 31-12. God bless him. He is a. Is that Nora outside?
Yes.
Don't. He is a big underdog at plus 500. Man, Diego Sanchez, God bless you. He's taking on Jake Matthews. Much younger, I think he's like 25, 26 maybe, Jake Matthews. 16-4 as professional. Heavy favorite at minus 700. Disgusting. If you're picking Matthews, you better pick how. Don't just be like, oh, taking Matthews to beat Diego Sanchez. You better explain how, because it's at minus 700. You better hope Diego Sanchez doesn't, pull some of that wacky, crazy stuff. I don't know, that Hayabusa. I don't know. He's got this whole new. He's rebranded himself, and he's got some little hokey little training. I don't know. He's got new trainers. And I think he's still fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, or something. But like I said, I'm going by what I heard from listening to all these dudes and other cappers. But yeah, he's got a whole new way of training. He's got a whole new camp, trainers, all this stuff. His training's like really weird and hokey. Matter of fact, when Greedo, oh thank goodness I'm using him, because I got 10 cappers. I had to pick which ones I'm going to use. So anyway, Greedo was showing him, like I said, Greedo plays little videos when he's giving his rundown, and Greedo was talking Diego Sanchez up big time. However, he didn't take him. Okay. Ooh, yep. Not the pink, not yet. That's for my pick. We'll see who's taking Jake Matthews. All right. Greedo, I just blew it. Greedo plays. He's taking Matthews by decision. Greedo says Jake Matthews decision. Okay. He said, just like most of the other guys, Sanchez is just. You got to think. Diego Sanchez won UFC, he won Ultimate Fighter 1. He beat Kenny Florian. Then the next year, he went against Nick Diaz and beat him. And that was, was that Ultimate Fighter 2? I learned this from hearing Greedo, actually. And pretty much Rydell went through his entire history. Anyway, he's been fighting in the mixed martial arts in the UFC as a professional fighter since 2002. And he's been champ, has he been champion? He's had to have, I don't know. I didn't look at them, but he went through every fight pretty much and went, he beat this guy, he beat this guy, dude, Diego Sanchez is but what is he now, 38? So you got to consider that against a young Matthews in a different part of his career, different stage. Diego Sanchez, he's done after this. He's going to retire. The thing is he going to leave as a winner or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's get back into it. Brandon K is also taking Matthews by decision. eBay's Fight Predictions is taking Matthews by decision. I see a trend building here. I see a trend. The prediction, MMA Prediction Guru, He's saying no. He's passing on this fight. He is not even making a decision because he at minus 700. That's wise not to play, even if you think, because that's a risk, man. Diego Sanchez, he does have the skills. He's still a valid. Okay, that Michel Pereira, yeah, but you know what? That's a veteran move. Can you go on? Can I talk to my corner? No. I can't fight then. No, I can't go on. Okay, you're the winner. He goes, I think he even asked him, do I still win if the fight doesn't go on? He's like, yeah, then you'll win. If you say the fight will go on, you'll get a point, but he's up. That was, Rydell explained it. Smart veteran play. To get everybody on paper. I mean, on paper, he's the victor. He's the winner on paper. People that watch the fight are going to, Michel Pereira beat him up, and Michel Pereira won that fight. But hey, on paper, no, he didn't. Show me where he did. We'll play back the video. I don't care with the video. Look at all the fights that judges call wrong. Was it a W or was it a L? How do illegal knee? Don't knee the guy when he's down. That's a rule. That's play by the rules, Michel Pereira, with your fancy flashy fighting, your cartwheels and somersaults. Anyway, Rydell also pointed out, Diego Sanchez, even if you want to take that away, that win from him, still in his last 4, he's 2-2. If you want to give that win to him, veteran move, got the win, then he's like his real record in the last 4, he's 3-1 in his last 4 fights. So still a veteran, skilled fighter. Yeah, he might be doing the hibiscus or ayahuasca. I don't know. He's doing some crazy herb stuff and new hokey training techniques, but he's still Diego Sanchez. He's still the guy that's been a professional mixed martial artist since 2002. You can't take that away from him. You don't unlearn skill. Once you've learned something, it's up there. You might have learned something wrong, but you're not gonna. But amount of experience he has, you're not gonna lose that. So, yeah, I keep sticking up for him, but I'm gonna pick him. I don't know. Anyway, Prediction Guru said he's staying away from the fight because of that. All right, keep that in mind. I'm not gonna write his name down though, because he didn't take a side. Okay. MMA Guru, the one with the knit cap, the now black knit cap with the emblem. What is it? It might be it looks like Osiris, which was an old skateboard sneaker. Osiris sneakers, did you ever hear those? That's what I think it might be. The brand is like an O with another O. It might be Osiris. I think that's they make skateboard sneakers or something. Last I knew. But anyway, yeah. MMA Guru's got a new hat. Okay. MMA Guru, though, he's saying first round KO. A KO in the first round knockout. Now, this is a kind of a thing because we got 4 people taken. Jake Matthews, Prediction Guru, MMA Prediction Guru is staying away. He's passing on this, so it's not really. So what I did, I turned back to my trusty friend Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics, because like I said, he does all these prediction videos. He does 3 weeks before the fight. He calls them early prediction videos, and they are legit. So I searched Diego Sanchez versus Jake Matthews on his page. He came out. He's got a video. I will put it in the description. He took Diego Sanchez. Yeah, my boy Vlad from UFC Celebs and Classics. God bless him. Again, the only person on the side of the board taking the fighter. Otherwise, it was going to be a full cap consensus. But Vlad, God bless you. You know why he said? He said for 2 reasons. Diego Sanchez has double the fight experience. Look, 16-4, 31-12. So much more fight experience. Therefore, the instinct, the fighter IQ instinct, he knows what to do. It's not even, he doesn't have to think about it. It's just natural. Just like riding a bike, or anything that just comes natural. Like the reaction's already, and like I said, you can't untrain that. Also, he said, from watching fights of Jake Matthews has problems against southpaws. I don't know if the guy's a southpaw, but Prediction Guru, you know why another reason he pulled out is, I wrote it down too. Why he's taking a pass on this fight is because he said he cannot put money on a -700 odds fighter that lost to Andrew Holbrook. I don't know, Andrew Holbrook must be some can that beat Jake Matthews. So that is why Prediction Guru is staying away from that. And man, I think Jake Matthews should and probably will win. You know, I got a thing about double-digit losses, but it's Diego Sanchez, and maybe he is hokey and stuff now, but Vlad had a lot of good points, and so did Greedo. Even though Greedo went with Jake Matthews, he did bring up a lot of good points about Diego Sanchez that made me second think this. I'll tell you what. I mean, I can't go with who I want to win. I gotta go with who I think is gonna win. Yeah. Oh, yuck. But I guess I'll take Matthews. I gotta go with the majority. And I guess I'll take him by decision. Follow the trend. 3 cappers are saying Jake Matthews by decision. These cappers, I hold their opinions in high regard, so I'm gonna go with them. I hold Vlad's opinion in high regard too. And Rydell, man, I want Diego Sanchez to win. You know, I don't know, but yeah, I'm going with my head. Jake Matthews should win this by decision because of the age. And, you know, Sanchez is way out of his prime. You've been seeing these guys try to, these older guys come back and they're taking on these young, hot fighters. And I'm staying away from it too, but I'm not going to bet on it, but that's my bet. I mean, that's my pick anyway. Finally, moving on, the main event of the prelims. We have Rydell, 8-1, taking on Alex de Silva Corhole. But I don't know, people drop the Corhole and they just say Alex de Silva. So we got Rydell, 8-1, taking on Alex de Silva, 21-2. Good fight. This one's gonna surprise you. Okay, Rydell is a pretty good favorite at -310, where Alex de Silva, he's at a +260. And like I said, these odds are from Bet Online right before I started making this video. I do have the odds from Bovada as of yesterday if you want to compare, see if they moved a little bit. We got Rydell. Oh, it was -335 and +255, so it didn't move a lot. Well, you know which one did move? This Young versus Klein. I'll just say, I don't like to backtrack, but let me just, because when it came out on Bovada yesterday, Shane Young, I just want to say this, Shane Young was the favorite at -165, and Klein was the underdog at +135. Now they're even. That means a lot of people were dumping money on Klein to make them now even at 110. So I should have put that bet on Klein yesterday when he was still a plus number. Well, whatever, it is what it is, right? I'll live bet it right before the fight. I'll put Klein decision. Anyway, here we are. Brad Rydell, minus 310. Alex De Silva, Coho, plus 260. Total number of rounds is set at 2.5. You think it's going to over or under? It's the same at minus 115. Okay. Taking Brad Rydell. We've got Brandon K. Excuse me. eBay's is saying by decision. eBay's pretty much said decision for every single fight except for one, which I'll do next show if I use eBay's, which I like them, so I probably will. We'll see. Prediction Guru. Pred Guru said by KO Rydell. And if you guys might not know, Brad Rydell, you know the Rydell Athletics, like the football pads and the cleats and the soccer balls and Rydell Athletics? That's Brad Rydell's dad. I'm just kidding. I just made that all up. Don't take that. It's just not for real. Okay, MMA Guru is saying Brad Rydell by TKO. And then finally we've got Greedo plays also taking Brad Rydell, making this a legitimate full capper consensus. Let me call my daughter. Nora! Maybe she's outside playing. But anyway, a full capper consensus is where all the handicappers pick the same side and nobody is taking De Silva. So this would be, everybody's taking Brad Rydell. So this is a full capper consensus right here. Diego Sanchez was almost, except for Vlad to the rescue. I'm going to tell you this secret. See, these guys I had prior to Vlad. I brought him in. So these are the 5. But Vlad from CNC, he also took De Silva. But I'm not going to count that. What? Huh. She's coming inside. So anyway, yeah, just that for just to know. Man, Alex De Silva is 21-2, but I got to go with the cappers, man. Everybody, Brad Rydell, City Kickboxing, City Kickboxing out of New Zealand. He's part of that with the Young and Arasanya and a couple others. Anyway, I'm taking Brad Rydell. And I think I'm going to take him within distance. Hi. So to recap, time check. I love that leather coat you have. Man, you look like a biker. Okay, to recap, I've got Ludovit Klein beating Shane Young by decision with the majority of the cappers. Then I'm also joining the majority of cappers reluctantly, I need to say. Reluctantly taking Jake Matthews to beat Diego Sanchez by decision. Man, I really like to see him win, but I don't think it's going to happen. Only because he's doing that hokey new training, and it was weird. I saw him doing like these things where he's doing. Oh, you watch the Greedo in the description. All these links. Watch the one with Greedo. he makes a good argument for Sanchez, but then he takes Jake Matthews. But definitely check it out because it'll show like Diego Sanchez doing this weird workout stuff, and it's just weird. Like he's walking around like a panther on some of it, and just it's odd, man. It is odd. But yeah, I think he could do something. I'm not betting that fight, but there you go. And finally, I'm taking Brad Rydell. No relation that I know of to the Rydell sports equipment. I was I was playing with his last name, so just messing with you. But I'm taking Rydell within distance to beat Alex De Silva. Okay? So there you have it. Gather your info.
Put your bet to get the tickets. Comment down below and subscribe and ring the bell and like.
Yep. Gather the info. Place the bets. Cash the ticket.
I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Nora, chill. Relax. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet.
Subscribe.
Oh, all right, enough. You don't have to repeat everything I say. If you haven't subscribed, do that. I really don't care about the bell.
Ring the bell.
But ring it because I make videos
Every single day, every single morning, every single day.
not every single morning, but at least pretty much every day, sometimes twice a day. Sometimes I do one in the morning before work. Sometimes I do one at night after work. Lately, I've just been doing one a day, but tomorrow I might do two. I might do a morning one if I want to do the NFL Thursday night game between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins.
It's a person.
But I'll probably pass on that and just nah. Okay, so stay tuned for tomorrow though, where I get into the main card.
Yay!
Yay! With this girl,
Yay!
Sijara Eubanks. And maybe I'll show a picture to Nora of who's she fighting? That Klein? What's her name? Oh, Caitlin Vieira. Ketlin Vieira. Maybe I'll show, and then Nora can draw Ketlin Vieira on this side. That's what I'll do.
What comes after the
I noticed there's another.
What?
VS. That stands for versus. Anyway, I noticed there's another fight on this Bovada sheet. Yan Xiaonan versus Claudia Gadelha. I don't think I'm going to cover that though, because I've already put so much research and stuff into that, and I don't think some handicappers I'm sure have their picks for that fight, but I'm not doing it. Whatever. Who cares? So, stay tuned tomorrow for the beginning of the
stuff.
Beginning of the yay stuff main card. Tomorrow's show will have fights between Hakeem Dawodu, Zabara Tukogov, Sijara Eubanks, Ketlin Vieira, and Kai Kara France, Brandon Royval. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen tomorrow. And then finally, for the main event and co-main event, they're going to do his own. I'm going to do their own show. I'm going to bring in a lot of different cappers. It's going to be Arasanya versus Costa on this board, all the way down with cappers. I'm bringing all. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to do like 10 different cappers because there's not a. It's a good. They're two good fights. And then over here, it's going to be Dominic Reyes, Jan Blachowicz. Oh, cappers all the way down. But that's going to happen during, of course, main. And no, tomorrow is going to be early fights for the main card, the 3 fights like I just said. Anyway, good luck on these bets. Parlay them. Do as you will with them. I'm not too confident on this one. I might change my bet on this. Also, I might throw some money on Dirty Diego Sanchez, Nightmare Diego Sanchez at plus 500. What's the harm? $5, just cause. But in parlays, I'm going to pick Matthews. It's more sensible. All right, so good luck on these bets, and I will see you next episode.